All right, let's just get right to it. Every single year, there's this huge debate, right? What is the best smartphone? Well, today, we're going to end that debate for 2025. We've looked at all the real-world data, the expert reviews, the pricing, you name it, and we are going to find the one definitive winner. So let's dive in.
So, here's the setup. It's a showdown, really. 4 phones are going to enter the ring, but only one is walking out with the crown. The big question is, who's going to win the title of Best Smartphone of 2025?
And here they are, the contenders for 2025. You've got the absolute titans of the industry. Apple's iPhone 17 Pro Max, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and of course, the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. But wait, there's a challenger in the mix, the OnePlus 15, and you know they always love to shake things up.
Okay, let's get this thing started. Ding, ding. Round 1, the flagship face-off. In this corner, we're putting the 3 premium heavyweights head-to-head. We're going to see how they really stack up when you look at their core features.
You know, this table right here, it really sums up the personality of each phone. Think about it. The iPhone is all about that super premium feel in the smooth iOS experience. And its camera? It's a beast for video. Then you've got Samsung, which is just like go big or go home. Huge display, the S Pen for getting stuff done, and a camera that can literally do anything. And then there's the Pixel. It's all about that pure, clean Android experience, but supercharged with some seriously mind-blowing AI for its photos. And as you can see, they're all priced in that same top-tier bracket, so they're definitely going after the same wallets.
All right, on to round 2. And this is a big one, power versus price. This is where that 4th contender, the OnePlus, really jumps into the fight and makes us ask a really important question. Do you actually need to spend all that money to get a truly top-tier phone?
So, let's start at the very top, the peak of the mountain, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, coming in at a cool 1,49,900 rupees. Whew! That's the price ceiling right there, the most premium price tag in this whole competition.
Okay, but now just look at this number. The OnePlus 15 is just under 80,000 rupees. I mean, that is a huge difference. We're talking about getting flagship-level power for almost half the price of its most expensive rival. This completely changes how you have to think about what you're getting for your money.
And this quote right here, it just nails it. The reviews all say the same thing. The OnePlus 15 gives you fantastic performance for everything you do day to day. And here's the real kicker. For most people, this phone is going to feel just as fast as those super expensive flagships. But, you know, it leaves a whole lot more cash in your pocket.
All right, before we get to the final verdict, the big announcement, let's give some credit where it's due. We're going to do a lightning round and crown the champion for each specific category. Let's see who wins what.
First up, let's talk about the person who wants the absolute best video quality and that seamless, you know what I'm talking about, premium experience.
Yeah, no big surprise here, right? It's the iPhone 17 Pro Max. When you talk about that perfect blend of hardware and software, that premium feel, and especially video that's just best in class, Apple is still the one to beat. They've got it on lock.
All right, next category. For the person who's all about photography, who loves that computational magic that turns good shots into great ones, the crown absolutely goes to the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. For years, Google's AI photography has felt like actual magic, and this year is no different. Seriously, its AI camera features are on a whole other level.
Okay, what about the Android power user? The person who wants the most features packed into one device. A giant screen, a stylus, the whole shebang.
Well, for that person, it's got to be the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. It's still the kitchen sink phone. I mean, if you can think of a feature, chances are Samsung has already put it in here. It just does everything.
And that brings us to our final category winner. This is for the smart shopper, the person who wants that blazing fast flagship speed but doesn't want to pay that crazy flagship price.
Yeah, you guessed it. The undisputed champ here is the OnePlus 15. It is the king of getting the most performance for your money, period.
Okay, so we've crowned our category champions. Every single one of these phones is a winner in its own way. But there can only be one overall winner. The one phone that pulls everything together to be named the absolute best of 2025. So after all the analysis, comparing the power, the cameras, the value, the entire experience, which phone really is the best overall? The best overall smartphone of 2025 is the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now look, while other phones absolutely kill it in their own areas,
You've got the Pixel for AI photos, the OnePlus for incredible value. The final verdict from the reviews is that the iPhone's total package just gives it the winning edge. It's that combination of the premium design, video that's in a class of its own, guaranteed software updates for years to come, and just that super smooth, reliable user experience. It all comes together to make it the best overall phone you can get your hands on this year.
So, there you have it. For 2025, the debate is officially settled. But you know how it is in the world of tech. That throne is never safe for long. The competition is already back in the lab, cooking up what's next. And that just leaves us with one last question. Who do you think is going to take the crown next year? Thanks for joining us.